What's the real meaning of taking off your sandals? When God told Moses, take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. In Exodus chapter 3 verse 5. We often think it was just about respect or cleanliness. Pero sa panahon ni Moses, mga kapatid, mas malalim ang meaning nito. In ancient culture, removing your sandals was a sign of surrender. Parang sinasabi mo, this is not my land. This is not my territory. I submit to the one who owns this ground. Ganon. So, people did it when entering the land of a king, when transferring ownership of property, when recognizing a higher authority. So when God said, remove your sandals, He wasn't asking Moses to be polite. No. He was asking him to recognize the true owner. And in that moment, Moses wasn't just honoring God. He was surrendering his fears, his past failures, and his identity as a runaway. He stepped under God's authority and into God's assignment. In Exodus chapter 3 verse 10, it says, now go, I am sending you. Now the moment his sandals hit the ground, Moses wasn't just standing on holy ground. He was standing in holy purpose. And that's exactly what God calls us to do today. Following God always requires removing of sandals. A willingness to say, my life is yours. My plans is yours. My story belongs to someone greater. Holiness is not just a location. It's a posture of surrender. And this is where Jesus comes in. Jesus doesn't just lead us to holy ground. He makes us holy. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 10, it says, we have been made holy through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. He calls us not only to remove our sandals, but to remove our claim of ownership over our own lives. In Luke chapter 9 verse 23, it says, if anyone wants to follow me, let him deny himself. Because wherever Jesus is, that becomes holy ground. In Matthew chapter 28 verse